beauty about gratitude is that it nudges us towards actively seeking what it is that's working in our lives and encourages us to acknowledge it. Hi guys, my name is Dati. I am totally awkward with intros, but into good spiritual, mental, and psychological vibes. So let's get into this video. Studies have found that journaling can help us accept the state of our emotions, which is linked to better psychological health and fosters positive therapeutic outcomes. These include reduced anxiety and improved moods. Journaling is also known to help you cultivate a relationship with yourself by being in tune with your needs. That being said, it could help you choose perfect journaling methods for you and your situation. We often focus on the negative aspects of our lives, which leads us to fixate on them. This phenomenon is known as negative bias. This makes gratitude journaling such a useful tool because when you have forgotten about the goodness in your life, you can turn into your old notes in your journal and remind yourself of the goodness of your life in the midst of chaos. So what is gratitude journaling and how can it benefit you? Gratitude means the quality of being thankful, readiness to show appreciation for and return kindness. When we think of this in terms of spirituality, we think of it as something that can help you manifest your desires. Because we're thinking positively, we then create high chances of attracting positive experiences into our lives. Some people might say you are tricking your subconscious because you're focusing on what you love instead of the things that are going wrong. Guys, when I first heard about gratitude journaling, I thought it sounded too good to be true. How can someone be thankful and appreciative when their life was in chaos? During challenging times though, I noticed that I always had a helping hand, and these experiences allowed me to see the world from a different perspective. I began to feel grateful for my surroundings, the air that I breathed, and the fact that I was safe. An excerpt prepared by the John Templeton Foundation by the Greater Good Science Center at UC Berkeley says that research suggests that the origins of gratitude are not simply a cultural construct. It has deep roots that are embedded in our evolutionary history, our brains and DNA, and in child development. Meaning, we inherently carry a deep-seated awareness or intuition that encourages us to practice gratitude. I read an article once that spoke about how metaphysicians found that being grateful increases inflow and is a great mind magnet. And if you're religious, in the Holy Bible, Philippians 4 verse 6, it says, "Do not be anxious about anything, but in every situation by prayer and petition with thanksgiving, present your requests to God." To me, that means do not focus on the negative. Rather, focus on the goodness in your life, and depending on what you believe in, manifest or pray. Studies from neuroscience have identified brain areas that are likely involved in experiencing and expressing gratitude, providing further evidence for the idea that gratitude is an intrinsic component of the human experience. Additionally, a few studies have identified specific genes that may underlie our ability to experience gratitude. Robert Emmons and Michael McCulloch, authors of The Psychology of Gratitude, define gratitude as a two-step process. One, recognizing that one has obtained a positive outcome, and two, recognizing that there is an external source for this positive outcome. This, in a sense, serves as a gentle reminder of the value of recognizing and appreciating the positive aspects of our lives. Whether it manifests as a fleeting thought or a more profound feeling, this instinct urges us to cultivate an attitude of thankfulness for the people, experiences, and the opportunities that enrich our lives. We need to teach our brains to focus more on the positive, not in a toxic way because that is a thing, but in a way that we acknowledge what's going wrong in our lives, but not focus on what is wrong. Instead, we have to actively focus on seeing the good because it is always there. Honestly, we've made it hard to see it because we've allowed the stresses of life to consume us. So what does effective gratitude journaling look like? Be as specific as possible by asking yourself what it is that you're grateful for and why. Revel in surprises by recognizing the unexpected things, even the small stuff, bestie, that have transpired in your life. Give depth when journaling about these occurrences by meticulously describing the experiences that you're grateful for. Gratitude can be found in every experience. This mindset encourages us to stay aware and recognize that things aren't always going wrong. we realize that we often overlook the simple joys around us, such as the laughter of our loved ones, the cheerful chirping of birds, the beauty of trees, the sensation of grass beneath our feet, and the warmth of our cozy blankets when we need comfort. In the words of Melody Beatty, gratitude unlocks the fullness of life. It turns what we have into enough and more. It turns denial into acceptance, chaos to order, confusion to clarity. It can turn a meal into a feast, a house into a home, and a stranger to a friend. If you have made it this far into the video, thank you so much, and please comment with a green heart emoji. Don't forget to like and subscribe too. Lots of love, besties.